Martin, your blog is probably the warmest blog of the year in many ways, isn't it? We're all a bit warm, and you've taken necessary steps to help the students.
I've taken my tie off, and if you could see, it's a bit like the newsreader. If you could see below the desk, I've got my shorts and flip flops on, but I'll leave that to your imagination. Look, the kids are hot and bothered. The staff are hot and bothered. Any way we can take just a little bit of pressure out of the pressure cooker. So the kids are now in PE kit. Or if they want to be, they're in PE kit. At the very least, they've got the blazers and the ties off. And I think it's only right that we give the staff the opportunity to do that as well, and just wear something a bit more comfortable. It does make a bit of a difference. It was nicer for me getting in the car this morning than it has been the last few days. But we can't complain. This is a very British thing. We're in danger of complaining about a fabulous few weeks of weather. So we just got to. It's not easy to run a school in this kind of weather, but we must appreciate it all the same, right?
One group of students who need to keep their cool just for a little bit longer is the Year 11s, isn't it, with their exams and obviously the sixth form coming up to the end of their stint at.
So we're nearly there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Year 11s and 13s. They've been amazing. We've still got big groups of Year 11 in revising for tomorrow's exam, but they're nearly there. Most of the big ones now are done. Most of the whole cohort ones are done. Their attitude's been fabulous. But I need to thank the staff again. The staff have just kept going right up to the end with these youngsters. So the results will be what the results will be in the summer. But I don't think we'll be coming in September thinking we should have done or could have done any more with this group of students. So massive thank you, not just to Struan, Mitchell and Paul boys, but to all the Year 11 teachers, Year 11 tutors, and the whole staff body. Some of the big exams, well, you've seen it. There are 30 staff inscribing with students, so it kind of means the rest of the school comes to a bit of a standstill. But that's how it should be. That's our core business. So we have to throw the kitchen sink at it. But we're nearly there, and I think I, for one, will be breathing a bit of a sigh of relief on Tuesday when the last Year 11 exam finishes.
Seems a bit strange to be talking about the end. It's really an end, isn't it? Because the school year still goes on. Still 4 or 5 weeks to go. Or 3 or 4 weeks ago, isn't it? I'm losing count. But there's plenty going on, and as soon as the Year 11's finished, your focus turns to next year's year.
Yeah, it's a bit of both, isn't it? So we've got some really good, nice, fun things coming up as well. I'll talk about them in a minute. But well, whenever we've got the invigilators and the exam hall set, we make the most of it. So we're going to put the Year 10s through their first set of formal exams, a full suite of mocks, so that we can hit the ground running with them next year. But also, we've got the Year 6s starting to come in. So we've got students on enhanced transition. As the Year 11s are walking out the door, the Year 6s are coming in. So yeah, it is like a natural cycle. But also the next few weeks, it's one of my favourite times of the school year, really. We've got things like Sports Day, we've got Enrichment Week, where we've got kids going out all over the place. Phenomenal offer we've got on there. We've got Year 10s on work experience. So I'll talk about the core purpose being about the exams and the achievement and the attainment, but we're pretty good at a lot of the other stuff at Lipson as well, and we've got to keep that going. So I'm hoping you'll see staff a bit more relaxed, perhaps the kids a bit more relaxed, and a few more smiles back on people's faces again.
You mentioned that planning for next year, the Year 6s, and the music department one have been out to the feeder schools, if you like. Is that right to call them feeder schools? Not really, is
yeah,
it? It's disparaging maybe.
Mainly they are kind of mainly. We have a core group of schools who send us most of their youngsters, if we're being politically correct. But yeah, to all intents and purposes, they are our feeder schools. And you know what I think about the music department and and what they do for us. So to get out there early and get the youngsters enthusing about music before they even get here, it's got to be a good thing.
Yeah, excellent. One thing that we should mention when we're talking about the music department, there's a list of things that are going on. Bugsy Malone, that's being performed by the drama department with a bit of music involved. Yeah,
that'll be great, and that's a joint venture, isn't it, with the drama and the music departments. Really inclusive, cast of actors, and you hear it. I hear the rehearsals on my way out. Sometimes in the evening, they're here till all hours practicing. And that'll be a really nice, fun event, but it will also be an event of real quality. So I'm hoping as many parents as possible come through the doors and watch it.
We'll let them know how.
Thank you very much indeed.